you bet, but all that I'll soon forget with my man. He's not much on looks and no hero out of books is my man. 2 or 3 girls has he that he likes as well as me, but I love him. I don't know why I should. He isn't good.
Oh, Zach did make it on time. I was worried that I was going to be opening the show on my own. Welcome to It's 420 Somewhere. I am one of your hosts, Chris Methuen. I'm joined by one of my co-hosts, Zach Stone 420 Minifan. Pat is running late. He's driving his son back from a hockey game, so he'll be on shortly. We're hoping to
66 degrees, 8 o'clock out there.
The fourth caller will win free tickets to I Don't Give a Fuck.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, boy. We supposedly are going to have the long-anticipated 1v1 of Pat and Jason from Attleboro, but not sure how that or if that's going to happen.
Shout out
maybe
to Pat's son, 11-2 victory over the opposing team. No idea who they were, but big W.
Yeah. His son had multiple points. I forget what the breakdown was. I just saw it a minute ago. But, we're expecting to have maybe some fireworks.
We might see some fireworks here tonight.
Might see some fireworks tonight. If anyone's been following the drama on Twitter, there's some beef between Jason from Attleboro and Pat from Amesbury.
Can you explain the beef a little bit, since when you say in case you didn't see that?
I'm going there right now, John. I'm trying to get there.
Oh, perfect. Sorry.
So within the 420 chat, there was some sniping between the two, good-natured ribbing type stuff. And somebody, he might be on the screen now. He might be wearing glasses. He might be the only one on the screen wearing glasses. Kind of egged them both on to have a 1v1 on this particular show. Both men jumped at the idea. They jumped on it. They wanted to do it. Our other co-host, High Blind Mike, didn't love the idea. And after that, him and I had some words back and forth. And
can I jump
unfortunately,
in real quick?
Say what?
Can I jump in real quick and just say HBM, I think, is more of a co-star.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. I've long said that him and Zach are as much part of the show as Pat and I.
Okay.
It's a 4-way deal, if you ask me.
So what you're saying is you basically set 2 levels of who. So there's like a higher class and then lower.
No. I'm saying we're all the same, and you're trying to twist it, but that's okay. I get it. The show has that feel of adversarialism.
Sorry, it's just so hostile. It's such a hostile environment.
It is. It really is, John. The 420 chat has turned into.
I'll tell you what, it's not the stereotypical type of place you'd expect. A lot of hostility.
It's almost as if we all didn't get enough THC this whole week and have had bad reactions. The 2 most normal members of the chat, believe it or not, have been Pat and Jason from Attleboro, and they're the ones that have been going after each other, or supposedly going to go after each other. What did the HBM say? I missed it.
That's not HBM. That's Mark and Havro.
Oh, Mark.
Isn't he supposed to do your fantasy
That's
update?
I don't know if he's going to come on. He hasn't said he can. He's more than welcome to. But
he's still heartbroken over Cameo breaking his heart.
Maybe. That could be.
Fucking asshole.
But so, there was some words said between HBM and myself, and we haven't engaged each other in a few days. I'm not happy to say I came off a little bitchy in that back and forth. And by a little, I mean a lot.
Really? No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I can admit it.
I don't know. I think you're muted. Can we hear you? Nope. Can't hear you. Nope. Hey, was he talking the whole time? Well, he's still.
I don't know. He's talking now. He has his
he's
stuff
muted
though.
Maybe for a reason. Okay.
Are you purposefully muted? He's got the lights on. He's taking a hit.
It's just better when you're stoned, man.
Sure. Mark is always here.
That video fucking cracks me up, man.
It's funny to me that has survived because it was just something thrown in the chat. You know what I mean? There was a couple of those from different people, and Mark's is clearly the best, and it's just lived on ever since.
Got him.
So some of our listener watchers might notice that Zach has a different color Puffco. This is better than mine. I'm jealous.
I saw a screenshot from somebody that had their Puffco in it, and it looked like it was an app, and it told them how many dabs they took.
Yep.
Is that real? Why would it do that? Why would you want to know that?
I don't know. Mine doesn't do that. I have the poor people one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
It is what it is. What happens?
Oh, I'm gonna clip
This
that.
is
I'm gonna clip that. Whoa, that looks like it's a Mayan statue, doesn't it? Like one of those big Stonehenge guys or the Easter Island.
Yeah, it would be. Oh, they should make those in the shape of the Easter Island head.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Cool. Or just even a bong in that shape.
That'd be pretty sweet. I would buy that. So what else is going on in the world besides the 1v1s that look like they're not going to happen?
100% not going to happen, Chris. Couldn't tell you that again. I have a segment later for this show because I feel like we should build some segments up for this show.
Segments are good.
I'm saving it for the second half of the show when everybody's here, though.
Okay, that's cool. Do you want to tease it at all? Do you have any hints? No.
Other than that, I had a guy try to hack my credit card the other day, but he was pretty upfront. He was pretty upfront about it. He DM'd me on Twitter asking if I could send him my login and he'll fix it for me. So I was like, no, but I appreciate it. And he was like, come on, man. And I was like, you know what? How about we just become friends? His name was Joe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, his name was Cynthia Joe, which doesn't make any sense. I also don't know if that's an actual Minifan. So if you are a Minifan, I want you to know we've become friends at this point. So it's nice to meet you. But other than that, the guy's just trying to get my Citibank login so he can fix my issue that I had with Citibank, which I was like, hey, Joe, why didn't you work for Citibank? You could just get into my account. I was like, well, you don't need my shit. Like,
John, if you give me all your login and password information, I can fix it for you.
I made like a fake credit card number and shit and took a picture of it. Did you see it?
I did not.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching the show the other day. But yeah.
Wait, but if you were on with Jay, I can't watch.
I wasn't on with Jay. I was on, I think, by myself.
Then I just missed it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're an asshole. What the fuck, man? Your logo is not up. There it is. Bang.
You're always on when I'm working, so I'm sorry. I can't always watch you after work.
Chris, I don't blame you for not watching our shit.
You just said that. You just did.
No, I was. Yeah,
you made me feel bad.
Good.
I'm
right. Making apparently a lot of people feel like shit lately.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Zach, what's good with you? I feel like you haven't spoken yet.
Does he know he's muted?
I don't know.
We can hear you. We can hear you the whole time. See, it was. I was right.
It's true. I thought he did it because he was taking a hit.
No. You got to go into your settings and change it to your mic.
I'm trying to read his lips as he goes. It's not working.
See where it says. See where it says under our faces. It says camera mic.
If you're not in full screen mode.
Yeah, which you shouldn't be in full screen mode. That's a crazy person move.
I am because I'm blind. I want to see what you guys are saying.
Our best viewer is here. Happy to see him.
We have a best viewer?
I would say so, even though it may be, everyone on the fucking show hates him, but I would call him probably your best viewer, yeah.
I mean, all our viewers are our best viewer. Both of them.
All right, we hear you now. Now talk.
You can hear me?
Now we can hear you. There you go.
Oh,
we hear the TV too.
Oh, my bad. I'm watching. I'm switching between the World Series and Penn State, Ohio State.
Penn State getting crushed or what?
Penn State's up.
Are you serious?
I fucking all about.
If this is the year they win, I'm gonna snap.
I love Penn State. They're my favorite college football team.
I'm a huge Penn State fan, but I didn't follow them at all this year. And every Ohio State game is usually the game.
They're at the Horseshoe too.
I know.
I sold a car years ago to a guy that was a Penn State alum and a donor, and every year he'd call me, he'd be like, "Hey, you can have one game And he's like every couple of years you can have the Ohio State game if it's at Happy Valley. I never got to go, but that's one thing I want to see is Ohio State, Penn State.
I wanted to go to a Willie G this year, but we ended up not being able to. But I've seen so many Ohio State Penn State games. They're great, dude. I've seen them obviously. I've only seen them at Penn State, but my parents had season tickets when I was growing up for Penn State.
Oh, really?
We would go. Yeah, they would go all the time.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I would only go.
As a kid, I fucking started love it. You know what it was? I started because I liked the name Kajana Carter when I was a kid. So that's like what made me get onto the Penn State bandwagon, and I just followed him out.
Yo, that stadium. Have you ever been to the stadium?
No, I've driven by it.
Oh my god, dude,
it's fucking massive.
Yeah, it's a huge. First of all, like it becomes the third biggest city in Pennsylvania when there's a game.
No, because it can hold like 100,000.
110,000.
That's fucking insane.
Yo, tailgating there, it's just, and then you have to think, it's in the middle of a huge field, like a massive field. So like tailgating there is just a big circle party. Like it's wild. Yeah. And it's not even like just tight like you can play football with your friends and not even bother people. Like, that's shit. How much space. That's how much space there is there for everybody. Like
yeah, I want to go. I'm thinking about going next year.
It's one of the loudest things you'll ever hear. Like that stadium just moves. Like the whole stadium moves.
Yeah, I want to go to like a big game there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I found out you guys told me I was muted, I really did nothing, just working. 3 weeks of non-smoking cigarettes. It sucks. I hate every moment of it. But I guess it's better for me.
I love cigarettes.
I could smoke if you hand me 4 Marlboros right now, I'd smoke them all at once.
You seem so agitated.
It just sucks.
I could read down a list of the symptoms right now and just fucking see them on your face.
I mean, 3 weeks out, you should have beaten the physical addiction, but now it's like all in your head. But that's the worst.
No way, dude. You'll have.
No, I'm serious. That's what they say.
No, I quit for 5.5 years and started up again.
Nobody loves cigarettes, Jay. Well, you're wrong.
I fucking loved smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
I enjoyed every
Nothing
fucking
better
moment.
Than Jay talking about something he doesn't know anything about, but
that's all he does. What the fuck are you talking about? But I did get, like I said, I was shamed. I was shamed by Pat, so I had to get my fancy new Puffco fucking bubble cap.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about what you're working with there.
And then I got the Puffco hot knife.
Yeah, the hot knife I want to get. The bubble cap, I don't understand.
Well, the bubble cap, I didn't get it for the first couple days either. But I think it's all. I think they make one for yours, Chris.
Yeah.
But it clips in, but then it's like up. But just so you can move it, you twirl it as you hit it, so then the oil moves.
Oh, so it has like an agitator?
Yeah, well, it just has the airflow and it just moves it around.
Okay.
Jay, I had a Puffco long before you even knew what a fucking Puffco was. It was like my 5th fucking one.
Didn't Jay start smoking in 2 years?
I have to give credit where it's due. There's 2 things that I absolutely have to give Jay credit for. One, he convinced me to get a Puffco. I feel like that's the greatest thing ever. I didn't know about it till he had one, so I'll give him credit for that. The other one is if it wasn't for him being a dink to me, I wouldn't have started this show. So then there wouldn't be this show. So I have to thank him for being himself and making me make this show.
Jay being Jay.
Hey, credit where it's due. He's Jay. He's the mayhem, and from now on we just.
But this hot knife thing is pretty rad.
Yeah, I want to get one of those. They're cheap enough.
Tell me what that is.
Tell them about the hot knife, Zach.
What is that?
Pretty much all you do is you put it in there, then you hit a button and it warms up the tip enough to get all the concentrate off while you don't have to, so you don't have to scrape it to the side of the bowl and all that shit.
So generally, John, you scoop up your concentrate on something much like this.
Oh, and they want you to show it.
To it. So then you have to constantly.
I don't know if you can see it heat up. I don't know if it gets.
I know what you're talking about. That's why you're always using alcohol to clean it off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what he has there heats up, so the stuff will fall right off into the bowl, and you don't have to then worry about it sticking and losing any of your. He's got a red light going. Mine doesn't have lights. Again.
Yeah, mine has the lantern feature where you can change it.
Yeah, Pat's has a couple different options as well. When he comes on, he'll show us his. I think yours is the one step up from his. Is that right?
Mine's called the Opal. So what it does is, see, like that's,
Yeah, you have the
Thing is-
spectrum.
and you can
That's
change it all.
That's fucking wild. Like wild, dude.
Now that's a different
Thanks,
spectrum.
Jay. We already explained it. You don't have to explain it for us, Jay, in the comments. Thank you, though.
So Jay is live in color in the comments where he belongs, not on the show.
I thought we were gonna get lucky and it was gonna fall off his roof the other night.
I did see some of that. Jay out in the hurricane. It was very reminiscent of Gilligan's Island to me.
That was
like during the
if
storm.
he blew away like Mary Poppins, I would.
That'd be
retire
awesome.
from the world. I would.
Oh, it'd be fucking hilarious.
Like everything I needed is done. We're good.
Yeah, you can die happy tomorrow.
Yeah, I've no reason to know any of
John,
you guys anymore.
John, if Jay had been blown off the roof, fallen to his death, would you rename the channel after him?
I would rename me after him.
All right.
I would hate it if he was gone. He's
All
like
right.
a fucking little tornado. It's good to have tornadoes. Gut checks.
Okay. Fair point. Fair point.
Oh.
Sorry.
No,
I'm in the middle of
Jay is
harvesting
my
too.
boy.
I'm in the middle of harvesting and it sucks. I hate every moment of it.
So basically, my whole batch of outdoor stuff is pretty much just not worth fucking doing anything with.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, because it had to, and Jack will back me up on this because he told me at the very beginning, they had powdery mildew the whole entire grow. I couldn't get rid of it.
Oh, sorry. That's somebody
And
else.
then after I cut them down, they've just they're just scrubby
Yeah,
looking
they're icky.
buds. Yeah, they're not great. It's not worth the trouble of what I would get out of it for something that I would want to smoke myself.
Well, isn't there like something useful you can make out of that?
Yeah, I could extract all the and I still might try to extract the THC out of it and put it into something else, whether it's alcohol. or
Yeah,
something
like I
that.
would. Yeah, don't waste it.
Well,
I'm sure you wouldn't waste it. You're not gonna throw it in the garbage, right?
no, but it's also not going to be like 50 pictures online of, oh, look at this, look at that.
Yeah.
It wasn't that kind of fucking deal.
It's tough after all the shit. What's it called? Jay got that plant is still alive. Like I thought it would at least be dead.
Well, I've said this a million times and I've heard it a million more. It's really hard to kill a rooted cannabis plant. It's really, really hard.
Well, once the frost comes, it'll be done.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys got frost up where you are, but I think we got frost last night. I had ice on my windshield.
Night before last, we had frost.
Yeah.
But I don't notice that as much because all my shit's inside. Park in a garage and all that fun
Yeah,
shit.
I think we still have 9 plants to go.
Oof.
It's awful.
That's the least fun part of the entire process. Which reminds me, I have to get my indoor going again. Like
I'll have the clone listed tomorrow.
Sweet.
And our next room is going to be purple chem.
Nice.
That shit is gas. Very gassy strain.
Yeah. Speaking of different strains and whatever, there's a podcast called Different Leaf, and they had they're like local to here. The woman Britt Smith, that's the host, we used to work for. I believe it's the Globe. Anyway, they had Stevie Van Zandt on this past week on their show. So
Jesus
I was like,
Christ, even they got Stevie, and it took.
oh yeah, well, he's starting a cannabis company. So I was like, oh wow, this is something that didn't go over when he was on with Kirk. Let me listen. I was excited. I was interested. And he starts talking about it, and it's clear that this guy just threw some money at someone that was already putting out some cannabis.
Well,
you know what I mean?
That's how weed's gonna get big.
That's how it gets done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. An old rock star coming on saying, "Oh, I haven't smoked since it was the '60s, and it was much stronger back then." When common wisdom is that it was. I'm just gonna keep talking. I don't care who starts talking.
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
So the old rock star who says, "Oh, I smoked in the '60s, and the weed was much stronger then," when we all know it's the opposite. It wasn't
Yeah,
stronger.
you can't say that.
So this guy he's just talking out of his ass, trying to sound like he knows, which then makes it seem I don't know, more believable that not believable, but you see what I see what he's doing. He's just throwing money at it to make money. He's just
Well, of
another guy.
course. It's a commodity, so people are gonna. That's
Yeah,
what
I
happens.
thought he was someone that used and would, you know what I mean, speak to it from that perspective, and he didn't come off that way. That's all I mean.
That's the only unfortunate thing with all this. As it becomes recreational, even medical, in more places, you're gonna get just big money into it because it's big money to get it. Like in Massachusetts, dude, at one point, like now they're averagely paying like $4,500 to $5,500 a pound in dispensaries, and $6,500 in some cases.
Yeah, it's unreal.
As for him not knowing shit, the guy that's usually throwing a bunch of money at your business, you would rather not know what he's talking about, because then you
just
can
pay me and fucking let me do it.
Just get the
no, but at least you might want them to know from the
if you're gonna go be doing public, exactly.
But,
if you're gonna be
you want someone who's gonna be able to say, yeah, this is the product I'm investing in. I like it. I use it. Not this is the product I'm investing in. I haven't used anything like that in 60 years.
Well, because they see money at it. It's just like anything like with stocks. You invest in shit you'll never use or touch or
absolutely,
shit like that. So I could see, and I don't hate on anyone fucking spending big time dollars to get involved in it to make money. That's a good thing. I think there should be more dispensaries. There should be more everything around.
Yeah,
I think they should be like.
No, I don't disagree. I wish we could,
but it's not legal. That's my biggest issue is that it's not a legal substance yet.
Yeah. I wish we could do like farm stands, like the way you grow.
Oh, I would love that. That would be sick.
What I mean? That would be sick, or like they'll have like a farmer's market, but for weed.
Oh, that would be sick. They had like a farmer's market out here with the dispensaries, but you had to go in there and buy dispensary weed at a fucking farm. They brought them all together in one place.
No, I want to see like the flour out like in jars or whatnot.
Well, I mean, there's always they still have underground events all over the place.
I'm sure. A friend of mine wants to do one. I just don't know how he wanted to do in the summertime an ice cream social, and we would have to do the whole fucking.
Well, I mean, there's a Summit Lounge. If you want
my guy that makes ice cream.
Well, we were gonna make the ice cream, John.
Well,
Chris makes ice cream too. I can vouch.
Ice cream.
Well, absolutely.
But dude, if you want, there's the Smoke Lounge in Worcester. You know, there's a Smoke Lounge in Worcester, right?
I did not.
Yeah, Summit Lounge on Water Street.
Okay.
It's like $15 a month or some shit, and you can go in there smoke. You smoke weed in there. Fucking, chill. You just can't sell, but they do little events and shit like that. You can rent the place out, have like a weed themed fucking party and stuff like that. So
it's bring your own.
Yeah, bring.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoned. I've done a few dabs.
On toast.
This Puffco's no fucking joke, man.
No, I like it a lot.
But what does suck about mine is that you can't get a white atomizer. Like it comes with like the whole thing's white, but now they're sold out. They've been sold out for like months.
Yo, can I be honest? That looks like something like Zordon made for the Power Rangers.
For the Power Rangers, he says. Oh boy. So.
I used to go to the Summit Lounge and shit, but a lot of fucking weirdos go there. Well, I used to. That was like pre-COVID, so I don't know.
I bet the weirdo stayed around.
Oh, I'm sure.
I have a feeling.
The fucking place where he goes. Like when I used to travel a lot, like there was this place. It was like the weed gods talked to me. One time, my first time to Denver, I just flew to Denver and got a hotel and didn't know anything about Denver. I just knew they had legal weed, and I just wanted to go there and smoke pot. And literally, I was on the outskirts of Denver. I didn't even know it. And I'm walking down the road, and I go down. I take a left at this KFC because it said pot with a sign to the left. And I just walking down the road, and there's this place called iBake. It's not around anymore. You literally walk into it's just people smoking weed. It was the only legal smoking place at the time in Denver. And literally, I just found it on a fucking whim. But they didn't sell any weed. But they'd give you a ride down to the dispensary that was down the road so you could get weed and go there and smoke. And I used to go there. Yeah. I met some of the coolest fucking people in my entire life at that place. Like it was a wild place. Denver was a wild city. Denver's a wild fucking city if you've never been there.
And I haven't.
No? Oh, it's a little. This was like fucking 2013, 14, shit like that. So it was a little while ago, but it was fucking wild. Actually, it wasn't. Probably 14, 15. Yeah, 14, 15.
Regardless, more than 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Very, very, very interesting. As we hit one of these walls that John told me I needed to have a list of topics to talk about, this is where they would come in handy had I listened to this advice, which I did not yet. I need
Don't
to.
worry, your viewers are going up and up and up.
Well, they're expecting some fireworks that I think the rain.
Yeah, there was kind of false advertisement there.
Can I be honest? I didn't see anywhere. No, I haven't been paying attention much. I didn't know anything about this.
I mean,
So maybe
since at least Wednesday there was.
Really? How did I miss it? I don't know. Maybe it's the thread, like the thread poison. The fact that like it's just there's too.
I mean, there was even some timeline stuff. Well, maybe only one.
That's what I mean. How did I miss that? I would have jumped in so much.
I don't know. I know I tweeted something off of the world famous "It's 420 Somewhere" GBE show.
You hear Augustus bring up the BA and Daver and me thread.
Yeah.
What was that about? I
love
thought it was a powerful episode back for Augustus.
I just got to say, the best line of that show was when BMD says to Buddy, they're talking about the 420 thread, and BMD asks Buddy, do you want to explain what that is for the folks that don't know? And Buddy's like, we talk about it every week. The listeners know what the 420 thread is. I was driving home from work last night around midnight, and I just I wanted to start beeping my horn and shit. And I was like, I can't do that. But I wanted to. I like the shout out. I like that he took that little, he had a little bit of an attitude behind his answer. It was great. Fuck that show too. Maze Mayhem.
Oh,
We're doing the opposite of what I have a beautiful new T-shirt that was made for me. I'm going to stand up.
Will you show everybody?
I will. It says, "Don't engage the mayhem." Can you see the cartoon? The little cartoon guy. Because we didn't want to use the face of a popular commenter because we didn't want to violate his civil rights.
Put that on the store. You could take all the profits.
Sure. Probably.
Like it's all the profits will go right to you.
Oh yeah, people will buy
probably
that.
Wouldn't be profit.
People would 100% buy that.
What do you think?
Oh, you can just say it's fucking 25 to 30 bucks a shirt.
The shirt would be like $18, and then you get to put the profit on top of that. So you get to charge whatever it is minus 18. You get.
That's what I'm saying. Charge $28,
Yeah, and
$30
whatever you
shirt.
guys make, we tell that to everybody. You could keep the money. We don't care. We just want to we have a website made for you guys to make shirts. Fucking put shirts on there.
It has
that's an awesome shirt. We told you guys you can make shirts. Make them. I would buy that shirt tonight. I want.
Well,
that
see,
shirt.
that's the reason why I wear these things is because Bonnie wants us to sell them, but she has a connection. But if you have, it sounds like yours might be cheaper. I might have to talk to you offline.
Well, remember, I do work for a big company that I have a really, really good connection if we sell a lot of shirts.
Well, I tend to doubt there'd be a lot, but
that's a sweet shirt though. That's an actual sweet shirt and it has people don't know that means J. That could just be a cool shirt.
Yeah, I mean, I went out of my
way
not to
surprised Jay that it was about him.
Dope.
I don't even think Jay understood it was about him.
I mean, he does now.
Well, now he does. You guys
Jay gets
fucking cats out of the bag.
None of the money. Jay gets none of the money. That's my only.
No, he gets enough.
Well, that's why his face is not there.
Exactly.
It was originally I have a picture of Jay where his face is X'd out, and it was going to be that, and then it wasn't that.
No, then he can get royalties and shit.
See?
You don't want that.
This is big business. We don't want to make Jay a millionaire.
It's called Negotiations 101, buddy.
Absolutely.
Love how you did it.
At least while he's
oh my God!
What happened? What are you yelling about?
Might need a slight viewership bump.
Oh shit! I thought that was a fucking.
I got the Bruins game on behind me, but I can't tell even what's going on.
Oh really? Yeah, I'm switching back and forth. By the way, I hope the Braves win. I hope the Braves win 2 World Series this year. Because fuck the MLB. I'm sorry.
How do you win 2 World Series in 1 year?
I don't know, but I hope they figure it out just to fucking cram it up the MLB's ass.
Okay, sweet.
And I hope they win it in Atlanta, so they have to present the trophy in Atlanta.
Yo, Sig said he blocked Jay.
Oh boy!
Sig is all in Montante's notifications, but I bet Jay is all in fucking Sig's head. Apparently, he's the one who originally kicked Jay out, right?
Yeah, but there was a discussion and it was a group decision to continue.
All I'm saying is the mayhem is being talked about fucking everywhere, dude. Fucking everywhere.
There's a lot of talk of the mayhem. It took a while for us to get to cleanse the
Kirkanoff,
chat of the
fucking-
mayhem.
Madawaska Rob said he was in Lynn trying to find Jay so he could shove him in a garbage can.
Well, that's what started the heat with Rob
That's
and I.
another scalp, that's a bald scalp for Jay.
That's true.
I'm telling you, he's fucking in everybody's head. Everyone's making fun of him. He's doing exactly his job.
No, listen, dude. He's fucking the best at it. That's the only thing he's good at.
Best to ever do it.
Growing weed is not one of them. But annoying the shit out of people and making people literally want to strangle you. He's fucking
tremendous.
You know, yeah,
tremendous at it.
Yeah,
he really is.
And that's why I like
fucking. Oh, it's like the Cars for Kids commercial.
Yo, he brings
you know what
out
I mean? That's what he's a real life Cars for Kid commercial.
He brings out the best of you. That's all I'm saying. Of all of us.
Oh,
he's an annoying savant.
And I fall for it too, because I'll, meeting of the minds, I'll fucking hit you up and be like, all right, and then I end up talking. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, every time you do that, I think to myself, he must be like a masochist. He just likes punishment. He likes pain.
I had to put this one up. I'm sorry.
That fuck better than you, Zach.
No, but at least I don't have outbreaks. That's the only good thing. You know what I mean? I am herpes free.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
Jesus.
Gotcha there, bitch.
That's what happens. It's a terrible thing.
Jay's not allowed to be a mall Santa. He's not allowed that close to fucking schools.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, there was that ruling in the early 90s against Jay.
Jay can't fucking decorate for holidays and give out candy on Halloween.
Speaking of which, I am the absolute Grinch of Halloween. I will turn my lights off tomorrow night. I will make sure no kids come here.
Yeah, Christy's bringing our daughter. My son now is too old. Too old. He's too cool for school now, so he doesn't go. And but we in our neighborhood, dude, not a lot of people go because we're kind of off the beaten path. Like we're close to everything, but and
I'm on
last year a lady dumped her whole fucking basket of my dog. She's like, "You're the first one I've seen in 2 years. Here you go. Here's all of it."
Pat made it. Pat made it. We still have no opponent for the 1v1. Odds are dropping that we will have that said 1v1. We're expecting, our legal department is expecting many complaints. We're going to have to settle for these false advertising claims somehow. What's up, Pat? How's it going?
The 1v1 world.
I'm just looking through the comments and seeing how stupid Jay is.
Oh, there we go. Hey, can I tell you? I was listening to
I just do this whole fucking spiel about Jay and how he's needed and blah blah blah, and this guy comes in, he's like, "Fuck Jay."
first thing he says.
First thing,
I
have to go through and see what Jay said.
You just asked Pat what he's been up to. First thing he brings up, fucking Jay.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, I mean, point's kind of made.
He's a
he says I do the best rosin known to man. Like, what does he mean by that? Just because you dab something, you means you're fucking smarter than everyone?
He buys the best rosin available.
Because you buy it, you don't make it, stupid.
He's proud of what he was able to find. He's the.
It's not like it's not advertised everywhere.
He's the Grubhub of weed guys.
I bought rosin for the first time from a Massachusetts dispensary.
What was that?
Actually, very good.
$20?
Is it?
Huh?
Oh, Mixmaster Jay is live.
85.
85?
85 for the gram, and it was papaya cake. Very good. Very impressed.
Good. Papaya is always good.
I picked up a big jar of fucking stuff that my buddy brought. That is not dispensary. Back to Gray Market.
Well, we're like I said, we're in the middle of harvest. All the small nugs we're gonna wash, but we're gonna do cured wash. We're not gonna do live wash.
Okay.
Well, not really cured wash. Just gonna dry, and then we're gonna make the hash. So I'll have a bunch soon. I'll have a nice fucking fat jar for my head. I can't wait. Pat, you're gonna be fucking. You're gonna need a wheelbarrow for all your fucking rosin.
No, I don't know about that. I mean,
bullshit, dude. You're gonna have fucking. Guaranteed, dude. You're gonna have at least 14 ounces, dude.
I did lose a good amount. Not a good amount, but I did lose, some from bud rot and shit. So.
Bro, even if you lost the equivalent of 2 fucking plants, you're growing fucking redwoods, dude.
It's true.
Next year's going to be better.
Hey, two of Jay stacked on top of each other.
Not Jay's plant. Jay the person.
Yes. Oh, see, I was showing them the cap that I was fucking bullied into getting.
He's gonna fucking say that for the rest of the time. Rest of my life, I'm gonna hear about that.
Well, what's the advantage of that cap?
The airflow.
We got a question from the comments. Pat, did you give your son a dab as a reward for his game? I didn't read that before I put it up. I'm sorry.
No, I did not.
That's my bad.
No, he did not. Maybe after
I'm sure he's whacking his pen up in his bedroom now, though.
Pat, do you use the app?
I mean, I use the app to do settings and stuff, but I don't use the app to do and stuff.
Oh, really? I do.
Zach, was your counter off? Because Pat's counter was off.
Well, I bought this for my buddy who was hard up for cash.
Okay.
My buddy paid $450 for it. I paid him $200. And I have to give him a fucking eighth of weed from my harvest. But so he did it before. I'm at a total of 342 dabs
today.
I'll tell you right now. Now that I quit smoking cigarettes, I do smoke more during the day. I do go take dab hits and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I think I do smoke a little bit more pot now that I quit smoking cigarettes. But here's the good thing is, now I can hit my fucking Puffco, I can hit my bong, and not fucking die. Like, it's amazing what 3 weeks of not smoking cigarettes will do.
Oh, wait, no.
I would imagine
that's the only advantage.
I love my Newports.
Listen, dude, I love smoking cigarettes. It was awesome.
I just popped my balls out.
I went for an ear infection, dude. I had like crazy high blood pressure. I'm a fat fuck. You know what I mean? I'm not exactly the picture of health. You know what I mean? So I had like crazy high blood pressure. And my brother-in-law's a general practitioner. So he immediately, dude, when he's seen it, he's like, no. So I'm like, fuck. So I'll start with that, maybe eat a fucking salad every now and then,
I
shit
like salad.
That. Me too. Go for a walk here and there. I mean, I have 5 fucking dogs. I should be walking a lot more.
I mean, I take walks a lot, but it's usually to go smoke a cigarette. So
I used to smoke cigarettes walking the dog.
Yeah. Yeah. So kind of productive. Pat's losing his mind right now.
Oh, yeah. He's fucking coughing his brains out. All of a sudden, you're just going to see him fall off the screen, just pass out.
I mean,
all right, I'm good.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm good.
Don't do that, though.
So, Pat, we have a new T-shirt design. John's really excited about it. He wants to sell it in the GVU store. It's the "Don't Engage the Mayhem" shirt. As Pat walks away, so
he just fucking walked away.
Yeah, you what the commercial.
He's offended by me.
That was actually badass.
Listen, I'm not offended. I gotta do stuff while I'm.
Yeah,
I
gotta get the papers. Get the papers.
I gotta get the Q-tips to clean my shit.
That's
Did you you didn't get the cap yet, right?
No, I'm gonna get all that stuff this week. The hot knife, the cap, and
I was flexing on and like I said, I got bullied into the cap, and then while I'm there, I buy a fucking hot knife. I bought a new Terp Slurper, which I'm fucking pumped about.
Yeah.
So Pat, where are you getting those? Are you getting it online? Are you going to a store, or
they have it all at the store where I got the Puffco?
If you try to order a lot of the shit for the Puffco online, if you go to the website, it's all sold out.
Yeah.
I saw it all on the shelf. I
want to get they have a few of the travel kits, but I want a white one or a black. I want a white one, so I have to wait.
I'm
the
pretty
travel
sure
kits are sick.
If I go away, next time I go away, I'm pretty sure if I get a hard enough case so I can protect it and stuff.
Well, did you see they make fanny packs for this thing?
No, I just want a hard case so I can put it in my luggage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, when you go away? Fuck yeah.
Yeah. A couple grams.
Dude, do you have a Harbor Freight near you?
Yeah.
Go to Harbor Freight, dude. They have like the ones that are probably like, probably like 8 inches by 4 inches or something for like $25.
And it's like a hard case.
Yeah, and then you pluck out the foam.
Yeah.
You just pluck it out, pluck the foam out, and then you can like
make
it so
dirty.
It fits
exactly.
exactly.
Go home and pluck the foam. Come on, that's gross.
What's wrong with that?
So, what temp do you use on yours, Pat?
Right now it's on 510, and I keep it on there for like a minute.
Bro, I rip it at 5:45 for
that's
40
too
seconds.
hot. That's too hot, my guy.
Fuck no, man.
Don't you want to taste the shit?
Fuck the taste.
This guy.
You
What's
can
the
taste
taste?
No, you can still taste it.
When I get some salty this week, I'm gonna hit it at like 480. Really like.
I remember hitting up fucking metal nails, bro, when they were still red.
Yeah,
Like, quick.
That's ridiculous. Yeah,
Back in the day, man.
Almost a heart attack.
Bro, I remember when the first time I seen like shatter. Like I'm at my buddy's house, dude, and he opens it up, dude. It's clear. And he picks it up. I'm like, what the fuck? You can touch it? Like, it was the first time I ever seen anyone like actually pick it up with their hands.
Yeah, I'm all set with that. Yeah, I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff this week, so I'm excited for that. And, I'm gonna get some new bags so I can wash my harvest. Start washing it next week.
Yeah.
And then.
So is it going to be? I know you had said you wanted to do it in like 40-degree temperature on your deck. Is it going to be cool enough?
Well, it's been cold. It's been cold the last few mornings.
At night.
So,
Yeah, do it at night or super early morning.
the last time,
Bro, just wait till those things dump, bro. Make sure you get good bags, dude. You fucking using like a fucking kitchen ladle to fucking scoop it all out, dude. That's fucking badass.
I got some good stuff, or I'll get some good bags to use. Next year, everything is going to be like more progressed and stuff.
Yeah, get like the raw. I think they're called rosin tech or some shit. Like the fucking bag. What size? What are you using? 20-gallon or?
Well, we're gonna wash in like in like a 20-gallon or maybe even a 44-gallon. We'll get a 44-gallon and then the bag and wash in there. And then I want to drain it out into 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah. Do you use the cube?
What's the cube?
Or you just put the bud in the water?
I'm just going to put the bud in the water with the bag in it. You know, the bag lining the barrel. That's what I should do, right?
How we do it, we have these things called the cube. They're white. Yeah. I forget what micron they are, but you stuff all
Probably
the bud.
220.
You stuff all the bud and ice in there.
Yeah.
But then it's like zips up and you connect it.
It's usually 220 then.
Yeah, then you put it in the fucking water and ice and you beat it around.
I have a small work bag. I have a small one of those.
Yeah. Those are what we use when we do it. Because then the water's not all fucking full of bud and it's just a little easier to clean up.
Right.
Because then it's a lot easier to... And then we have it up, obviously, up higher, and then you just fucking
you just
turn it. And,
Speaking of making things, I have an update. We are closer to doing the Uncrustables. We're not quite there yet, but we do have the infused peanut butter. It's basically ready to go. There's I found it. I looked at it today. It looked a little bit on the runny side, but Bonnie said she could thicken it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little more peanut butter or some shit in there, right?
Something like that. We'll figure it out. It's not like watery, but it's a little on the runny side. For the one that I opened and kept at room temperature, not open, but took out of the fridge and left at room temperature to check out. But at the same time, we have our caramels, which are so far a big hit. A couple people have tried them, really, really like them. I have a bunch of fudge in my fridge now that I have to figure out how to what's the word? Monetize.
I need to come see you and get some.
Get rid of. Oh, I was listening to the show on the ride home from the hockey rink. Zach, you know how many fucking Cincinnati Bengal Kajana Carter rookie cards I had? I thought I was going to
make money. I loved him, dude.
You know how much money I thought I was going to make when I was dumb motherfucking 12-year-old Pat thought he was going to strike it rich? Because everyone thought he was the first overall pick.
Yeah, he was supposed to be huge.
So
huge.
Me and my buddy, we had so many of his goddamn rookie cards. We're like, oh, it's gonna be awesome. He's gonna be a stud. We're gonna make so much money. And
what did he last? 3 years? 2 years? 3 years?
I don't even know. I never heard of him again.
He gets drafted. He never had nothing.
He was drafted first overall, and then you never heard from him again. He was a bust.
Cool name though.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I was trying to think about it the other day for some reason. Someone was talking about cards, and I wanted to say, man, I had so many of these Kajana Carter rookie cards. I couldn't think of his name.
Bro.
And then Zach brought it up, and I was like, yeah, that's that motherfucker. That's
Bro,
right.
he played for 9 years.
Really?
95 to 99 with the Bengals. 2001 with the Redskins. 2002 with Green Bay.
He played up until 2002 at least?
And then New Orleans Saints 03 to 04.
Holy shit.
So he played till 04.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
I
shocked.
had no idea. Yeah, but how many what was his
Career-
stat? Like, what's his career yardage?
This is where it gets good.
Hold on.
Who?
Career yardage over or under 5,000 yards.
Under.
I was gonna say I'd go under.
Like way under.
1,144.
How did he play 9 years in the league? He's probably a
20
special
touch,
teamer.
20. Well, with the Packers, he was practice squad.
Ah.
Okay.
Receptions 66, receiving yards
How do you go from
469.
first overall pick to practice squad guy?
Easy when you're garbage and you got drafted by the Bengals and they don't have any
But-
fucking scouting.
I mean,
But he was nasty at Penn State. But some people.
So was Tebow was nasty in college too.
Yeah, but
Sometimes
no,
it doesn't
exactly. But
translate.
that's the thing is that just shows you the difference between like men and boys. You know,
Well,
like,
I don't know
like
if you've
the
ever
training
seen,
difference is fucking so much different.
Or even I've seen that that thing that said, you know, there's 1 million Pop Warner players, there's 500,000 high school players,
Mhm.
there's 250,000 college players, there's 1,700 NFL players.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's like, yeah, you know,
Like, dude, even if you're last man on the roster, bro, you're still in the NFL.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know, you're still 1,000 times better than the next person. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
that's why it's crazy when people say like the best college team can beat the worst NFL team. It's like, no, that wouldn't happen.
No.
at all.
Not at all.
Go ahead, John.
I just found my
like,
notebook
fuck
from
you.
last summer.
I saw you leaning up to the microphone. I'm still waiting for your segment. It's almost the second half of the show.
Yeah, well, it's just questions and stuff, but I'm not even ready for it, and that's
not
because
ready,
I
it's
just
fine.
found this notebook. So
He's
Houston's
frazzled.
up on nothing.
John, you know what I just remembered?
Hmm.
We still have to have a rematch to that trivia game.
oh no, me
Yeah.
and Fallon are planning an actual like trivia show.
Okay. That night was fun. I
Gonna
think
be,
there was.
quit talking shit on the internet and see if you could even win a trivia game against Courtney Fallon,
Oh boy.
hosted by me.
I mean, I don't think I ever talked shit about it, but
It's a working title. I'm not talking about you, Chris. I'm talking about other people.
I mean, I took it personal. I've been doing that all week.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
It's
kind of
understandable.
my thing now.
Red's tweet when she announced that she was going.
that was one of the
that's still
funniest
great.
tweets I've
That's
ever
still
seen.
fucking awesome.
That was one of the funniest tweets I've ever seen.
That was pretty hilarious, actually.
He always has good ones, but that was fucking epic.
It certainly was. It was a fun go between.
How's those losers in the 14 doing?
They're the same.
Yeah, fat.
I'm not saying anything bad about anyone.
Wow, you're
I
a
like
pussy.
everyone. I like everyone.
I hope
Yeah,
everybody
you both
wins.
are pussies. Okay,
I'm not
got
a
it.
pussy. Fuck you. Fuck you, John. I
I'll
like
take
you.
it.
Got
I'll
it.
take it
Okay.
and I'll wear it.
All right, fine, guys. Whatever you say. Cowards. Just say they're
I
fat.
enjoy watching
John
from the outside.
Just say they're fat. At least say they're fat. They're all fat.
We're all
And
fat.
they're all just trying to lose weight, nonstop.
I need to lose weight.
No, I'm happy. I'm happy for them, dude. I'm sure their life is going great.
I'm not fat, but I could lose a few pounds.
All of us, you know. All of us.
I've said before, I'm glad I'm not like that where I have to work on Saturdays anymore. I know they don't
Fuck you.
they don't necessarily have to. That's your job. I'm talking about overtime and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't have to, you
So
don't
you
need
know-
to,
I mean, my girl works overtime.
I can't read that.
Like, I can't read that either.
Yeah, I know. I tried.
but she makes a shit ton in overtime, so that's why she does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's easy-
That's the
it's
problem
easy
with
for her
selling
to do
cars,
too.
man. Like, every holiday is a big sale. Fucking, so, you work more around holidays and weekends. I mean, not now with the pandemic. I mean, we're not open on Sundays and shit anymore. So, right now it's a special time, and I love it. Close at 6 every night. We used to be open fucking 9 to 9.
Yeah, isn't Thanksgiving usually a big time for car sales?
Well, right now, no one has cars.
Yeah, well,
We have 44 new cars on the lot. We normally have 400. So,
yeah.
it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
This thing's fucking nuts.
So that's all the chip shortage, yeah?
Chip shortage. Now there's going to be like a magnesium shortage, so they're not going to be able to make like body panels and shit. It's fucking crazy.
Unreal.
You make it?
No, Pat's gonna die. He keeps
You
hitting
fucking cranking like that, dude. On what are you at? 5'10"?
Fucking crank. That was the coolest
Dude,
episode I fucking ever.
this is
That's
I
a
got
clip.
one. I
Someone
got
needs
one
to clip
fucking
that.
dab in this thing, and I've taken
Oh
like
my
8
God,
pulls
dude,
from
that
it.
had the Boston logo. Really.
Right? You like that?
You fucking cranking that on 10 on fucking. I didn't even hear Pat.
Oh my God.
Stand it in the middle.
I like when Pat coughs really hard, like he's doing. His face turns a little red, but his whole head does too. It's kind of good.
Holy shit, dude. That literally set me back in my seat, kid. Fucking cranking that on fucking 10. Johnny Damon's ass is so fucking
Motherfucker.
tight.
What am I? I'm trying to
The
figure
whole
this
movie
out.
of Fever Pitch balled into one.
Right? Yeah.
Oh,
You like that?
I
man.
hate that fucking
I love
dumb
Fever
movie.
Pitch. Fever Pitch is a
Of course,
great
you
movie.
would.
Shut
You're
all
not
your
from here, so
whore
that's
mouths.
why.
I love
That's a
the
good
Red
point,
Sox.
Pat. That's a very
I'm a
good
Yankees
point.
fan. I fucking love the Red Sox.
I'm saying you're not from here. It's
Well,
basically.
Pat's not a
I
Red
hate
Sox
all.
fan.
I am a Red Sox fan.
No, you're
Watch
not.
your
You should
mouth.
see how
you're
terrible
not.
to deal with Red Sox fans from where I'm from are. Like, I
You
don't
do it
care
for a
if you
minute,
guys-
Pat?
Did I do what now?
A whole minute at 5'10"?
Yes, sir.
Jesus Christ.
I can't set
Animal.
But no, but I'm the type of
Fucking
person.
animal.
I hate
What the
this.
fuck is wrong with them?
I hate the fucking dumb shit when they put in the signs. Use your blinker or all that.
Yeah, dude, that's the worst.
I hate that shit. It's like, and then everyone starts laughing about it. I'm like, oh, so you guys enjoy being made fun of? That's basically what it is.
And my laughter at the Boston accent back to an Enterprise Rent-A-Car fucking commercial when I was a kid, and it was just like a commercial
Rent-A-Car?
right at the end.
Rent-A-car? Really? A rent-a-car?
That's what I mean. Okay, so this lady hit me with the fucking oh, this was the best car I have ever gotten, and it was thanks to Enterprise Rent-A-Car. I was just like, no, what's that word?
Fucking piece of garbage.
I was like, I'm not a racist little kid, but I don't like that thing.
What is this fucking cracker saying?
Yeah.
I never
Jesus
thought I had the
Christ.
accent because I lived in Lawrence until I
I'm with you,
met
Pat.
people met people out of state, and they're like, "Holy shit, you sound like a fucking retard." And I'm like, "I know."
Tough. Your brother talks that way too. When he was just chirping in the background the other day.
Oh, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was chirping because HMB was.
Yeah, I love that
HBM was
HMB was
chirping.
chirping.
Well, he'd
Yeah,
heard
it
him on
was fucking
98.5
garbage.
earlier. When he was listening on 98.5 earlier, I was like, "Oh yeah, we got a celebrity here. Suck my dick."
Yeah.
What? What the fuck you trying to say?
Yo, would you say pussy?
Yeah,
Dude, HBM is my fucking favorite person.
he's so funny.
in the world.
He's a riot.
He's my favorite person because I feel like he's like very loyal to me, but at any time he could turn it on you, and it's like that's why I like him. That's why I like him. Like, you don't want that guy to turn on you because he's
All
like,
I know is that the 2 times I've been super close to him, he was like, he showed up out of nowhere with a fucking blunt, and then the second time he was like, "All right, I'll meet you around the corner," and he fucking brought a blunt and a joint.
yeah, yo,
and we
that
got
was a
fucking
really
dates.
good HBM impression. That was actually really good.
Suck my
What
dick.
you did with what you did with your eyes was really good. That was-
I wish HBM
Suck
was
my
in here
dick.
right now, but he's not.
Well, he's mad at you
Okay.
because you're
Apparently. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's wrong.
So explain it again because I didn't listen earlier. You took Pat's side and he took Jason's side.
Yeah, but
So it should have been a 2-on-2 actually running.
and it could have been.
It would have been.
It might have been.
Should have been.
I agree.
I think everything's just a
That
big
was
work.
my segment right there, guys. That was it.
That was the segment.
Yeah. That was brought to you by GB. Sorry.
Pat's
Nice.
100% right. It was a complete. It was a work. At least it was supposed to be a work. I believe the main people
Me, it
involved
still
thought it was
is.
a work.
Jason.
It was a short time where I forgot that it was a work.
No one calls you Jason J.
Too many bitches to send the link.
Jay,
What
like
was
they have a
that?
rule. They have a rule. You're not allowed on the show. Like deal
Yeah.
with it.
It's
Like,
in the
they have a
contract.
rule, like,
That's
it's in
because
their
some of the
fucking-
talent spoke up and said they want it written in their contract that if Jay comes on, that Jay can't come on. That's just it. It's the contract. Jay can't.
Jay,
come
That's
on.
not
I
me.
couldn't- Jay, I
Mom
couldn't.
and
I
Pat
tried.
do.
I tried. I tried to squeeze you in one day.
Who's
Guess what?
mom?
Fucking Fallout.
I actually don't have that in my contract either.
And now what is Titan doing now, being babyface and Jay? This guy.
Is he? Titan,
Yeah,
that's good.
hashtag free
Titan's
Jay.
another guy. Titan's another guy.
Jay is free. Jay's free to do
He's a
whatever he
great
wants. Just
guy.
not
I
here.
trust everything Titan says, unless it's something I don't agree with. But
I
Titan's
don't come
the man.
on your show, Jay.
He's talking about me, and
That's true.
I'm not really talking shit about him. Everyone knows what I
He
say
doesn't
is
need to
true.
be on another show, is all I'm saying. Like, if you guys have a rule in your contract that says Jay isn't allowed on the show, I agree with it. But I will try to get my guy on there, and it didn't work. And blah blah blah. He's on enough shows. If he's
He doesn't
on
want
a
you to,
show,
Pat, either.
That's fine.
This is what I mean. See, you're stepping on an anthill. Like you're stepping.
It is what it is. Although I gotta say, we our shows have been there's been more of our shows since we've been
All right.
Jay free than there were
So,
before.
My segment
Yes.
is I'm going to ask
There's
real,
more of them.
Real stunning questions. If someone pays you, or if you pay someone to kill you, is it murder or suicide?
Ooh,
Suicide.
Suicide.
it's both.
Well, I mean, it's both.
It's a system.
If someone's killing you, but you ask, wow,
But
that is good.
who's to blame? So
Huh?
both
So really,
people-
what we're trying to find out, what would
But
the
you get
person-
murdered, but you want to die.
So it's
I mean,
still
but-
illegal to kill somebody even if they ask you to.
Yeah, ask Kevorkian.
So I'm saying, so it's murder
He's
So it's
dead now,
murder.
right?
because the dead
Oh,
guy,
yeah.
you're not going to prosecute the dead guy,
Yeah.
and you're not going to prosecute for suicide anyway. In this day and
Yeah.
age, it's no longer a crime.
You're
You're
basically
in jail
just
for trying to kill
Well, I
somebody.
mean, you kind of have the ultimate life sentence. You know what I mean?
Well, what if you fail? You tried to kill yourself. Did they prosecute you for trying to commit suicide? No.
Yeah, I mean, if you like shoot yourself and don't kill yourself, they might for like
No, but
No.
they prosecute you and they don't put you in jail. You go to
a mental institution.
Yeah, you go to an
Yeah.
institution for that stuff.
No, but I'm saying they wouldn't.
Food's
It's
probably
not
better.
against
Granted,
the law.
that's jail. That
necessarily.
is jail, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually worse, but
Yeah, you get told what to do, and
yeah, you're basically a child again.
Well, I mean, if you tried to
That you-
blow your
in-
head
in-
off
in
and
like
you,
a- in
and
like
you
a
just
boarding
didn't
school, you
die,
can't
you
leave.
might need that type of
I don't
Alright.
want.
supervision.
All right,
Where's cigarettes?
one
I
I
want
got.
my cigarettes.
next one I got is how can a blind person see in their dreams?
I wouldn't think they'd be able to unless they had been born with sight, because what you're dreaming of is what you're remembering, right? So if you've been
Yeah,
blind
you
your whole
don't-
life, you have nothing to the concept of seeing you don't have.
We
So
don't
you
know what
can't-
shit looks like.
I'm saying. There you
Right.
I mean, people have described. I mean,
go. Yeah.
no, I don't think so. I'd go.
Yeah,
I'd go
maybe
with
if
this
you've
one.
had sight and it's just degraded, like you have.
Yeah.
Like Mike
You can
has.
remember what it was like to see.
Yeah, because when you have dreams and you see someone, you don't necessarily know who that person is. You've seen that person at some point. Yeah, you just
Yeah.
don't dream of someone random. It's someone.
Yeah,
that
you don't
see,
generate a
You know.
stranger.
Yes.
There's no create a character for you, like a randomizer.
I mean, I oftentimes
What,
dream.
you
of
used to make your
people
own baseball player?
I dream of people
Yeah,
that don't
exactly.
have
I
faces,
always
but
get
that's
that.
because my
Instead
vision
of
sucks and I
making-
sleep with my glasses off.
Instead of
Everything's
making,
blurry.
honestly, yeah, I guess so. We kind of have sort of an insight here. Chris said, instead of making a character, I would always just hit the randomize button. All right, next one. Who put the alphabet in order, alphabetical order?
Then the Mayans.
They're probably saying it, and that's the
Now
best way it
remember,
sounded.
remember, this is Googleable. So
Is it really?
That's what that's what this segment's called. Googleable.
Googleable?
Nice. Google.
Yeah, Googleable.
So-
So this one is. So we can look this answer up. But what are your guesses here?
So, but let me ask first: the alphabet we use, is that whatever that's considered? That's not the Greek alphabet. What the English alphabet? However you
So
define
that's,
it.
it would, I believe, it's called the Arabic alphabet.
Okay, so whatever it's called, whoever invented that, they put it in that order, and that's just how it is. Is
It was
my
invented. Like
That's what I'm saying.
the Egyptians didn't use it, right? Did they?
Maybe.
The Romans and shit?
Okay.
I know we don't use
I
the
have
like
rank.
the
lines
answer,
and shit.
so I have the answer.
What's the
Okay.
answer?
So the answer is the Phocinians ran with the idea. Okay, so the Phocinians ran with the idea of developing the world's first fully formatted alphabet. The Greeks started using the alphabetic system of their own. in the 8th century, adding vowels like the letter X. Okay, so it's the Greeks.
Okay, so the Greeks did it.
All right. They were smart people.
So
Yeah,
Giannis,
They sound like
people,
aqueducts and
like
shit that
people
way.
make fun of them. People make fun of that, like the Greeks and shit, but they kind of did like low key
A lot.
Pizza.
shit, a bunch of shit.
I don't mind Greek pizza.
Greek pizza's good.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
all
not
right.
bad.
Is it though?
I like Greek
It's
pizza.
all right. I mean, that's
good.
That's what's predominantly up here.
Good Greek pizza is good. Bad Greek pizza is bad.
Honestly, I like thinner crust and like super crispy.
I like it all.
No, I like Detroit style pizza the best.
Do you?
Oh,
I don't know.
my favorite place for pizza is like Sally's and the original Pepe's. Sally's is the best though. So it's always like burnt and shit. I love like burnt. Fucking,
I like well done.
Like fire, the fire.
Yeah,
I always ask well done.
Oh, you need well done.
it has to be.
We ordered from a place right next to us today at work. Our boss buys every Saturday, and normally that's super crispy and fucking burnt. But he ordered too many pizzas, so they kind of rushed them. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I hate it when that
quick
happens.
pizzas.
I
hate
can't
it.
wait till I get my pizza oven outside.
Oh, that's
Oh
the
yeah.
shit.
I'm gonna
That's
be making
awesome.
so much shit.
That's
Is it gonna be gas, or are you gonna have to fire it up?
It'll be like a propane
Propane, yeah.
gas type gimmick, and fucking like 900 degrees, so it's like a 60-second fucking thing.
Nice.
Oh, I can't fucking wait.
Next one is the S or the C silent in scent.
And what?
Yes, that was what I wanted.
The
That
word
was just a
scent?
dead quiet.
I
No
want
one.
everyone to look away
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
get into deep thought.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Deep thought.
I think the C is silent and scent.
No, it's the S. Because it's scent, and it's still the same as scent, like it's in sense.
Yeah, but which
The
scent
S
was
comes
created first?
though. The S is first.
That's fine that the S is first, but when you say cent, it's the same as saying cent as in pennies, and
Yeah, so
dimes and shit. So the S is silent in cent.
Yeah, but which word was created first? So what? You know what I mean? Like which spelling?
I don't know.
Obviously,
the answer, but I
scent
just
was
maybe
wanna
this
probably-
coin was
argue
named after
because
the
we're
scent,
supposed to
the
have
other
a
scent.
1v1, so we need to have some fireworks. So I want to argue this. So no, it's the S because the S it's in sense and it comes first, so you have to say it. I don't have an argument. I don't know the answer, but I just want to argue.
I don't know. I would say the C.
Fuck.
He's just saying it. He just wants to be on the other side.
Yeah, whatever. it
No,
is.
I don't
It's
know.
kind of
It's
felt
no
this
fun
day.
to have
Trying
three
be the
people
fella.
agree.
Trying to be a fella.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just got Googleable because the answer is neither is silent. They work together as a digraph in the word scent and create the.
You're a
S sound.
team?
You're a
Boom.
fucking
So
digraph.
boom, you just got Googleable. You just got Googleable.
That's fucked up,
Fools.
man.
I just made so much deep thought in you guys, and it was wrong the whole time. Both sides are wrong.
You didn't give us all the
Both
all the
sides.
options.
Well, that makes
No,
sense.
I just asked the question, bro. I let you guys. I didn't know the
I didn't-
answer until I Googled it after I asked you it.
Oh, so you're the Alex Trebek of this now?
I don't come on
Well,
here. to
no,
get
I
mind
just
fucked.
I just stumbled upon a really good opportunity to trick you.
All right.
No, you did.
Gotta respect
Sure,
it. Gotta
go for it.
respect it.
Fucking idiots looking to figure it out.
Do we have any more questions? Do we have any more questions, John?
No, that's the end of it. You got Googled.
Were you
Yeah, we
keeping
got-
score?
we
Did we
got it.
did
That's
we
the
beat
segment.
Googleable like
No,
4-1?
we got Googled, so
We
that's
got
all.
Googled. What do you
That's
mean?
all.
Yeah.
That's all there is to
But
say.
we had like
How the
5
fuck?
questions.
You
We
how
only
would you
got
expect us
Googleable
to know
once.
that?
I didn't expect you to know it. It's just I think we were building the segment maybe as we were going, and that's the way it might end now. If I get you guys to go into deep thought and then there's not even an answer, that's the win.
All right. That makes sense, actually.
That makes
If
sense.
the whole room, but what if
I
you
just
do that
have
on
to
the first
pepper
question?
in. I have to pepper in a fake question.
You got to find a good that scent one was pretty good. So as everyone's
Five,
taking
10.
a Pupco break,
This must be the one. This might be the one, Pat.
telling you, man, it's tasty.
It's not 15
That
seconds
sounded
left.
like Santa.
there's still 15 seconds left. He says.
I'm gonna grab them caramels sometime this week.
I got them for you.
Man. All right, beautiful.
Swing by. Or whatever.
Have a nice ice cream sundae. Melt them shits down.
Yeah, I got ice cream too.
I don't want to double it up like that. I can't do that. I'll be.
Pat, I can give you ice
know,
cream, melted caramel, some fudge around the side of it. You get you fucked up for a week.
About you, Chris?
What's that?
You like that nice little meme I posted about you?
Yeah, actually. That was
so
high.
2:00.
Yeah.
I wait 2:00.
That was pretty fun. It took me that's when I first saw it, I was like, what the fuck is that? I had to click on it and look, and I was like, oh shit, the scale says 2:00. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I seen that. I started cracking up.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It definitely made me laugh. A couple other people laughed at it or tagged it and retweeted it and whatnot, which is always good. Oh, speaking of that, since we are the show with the least amount of viewers that has our own Twitter account, if anyone out there is a weed plug and you want someone to retweet your stuff and to follow you, follow our it's 420 somewhere GVE Twitter account. We will absolutely follow you back. We'll retweet your stuff. Don't give a fuck. That's what we want to do. We want to whore ourselves out to that 100%. So go ahead and follow us. We will follow you back.
We give you the tools to be your own boss.
That's see?
Right.
The show is equal
sounds like them
opportunity.
shady knife companies now.
So all you have to do is go pick the knives up and then drop them off over here to get sharpened. You don't have to do the sharpening.
We got this guy. We got this guy that sharpens knives.
He sharpens knives. He sharpens these knives like you wouldn't fucking believe.
Speaking of sketchy shit, I have to go refill the nitrous tank. Fucking thing's already empty.
Oh, that's the best.
Speaking of sketchy stuff,
that's the funniest line that was ever on this show.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We need to make a shirt that says that.
No doubt.
Oh,
has anyone in here gotten pitched by the speaker guys when they're driving around trying to sell the speakers?
I know you used to do that. I never bought from anyone
like
that.
I just didn't know if anyone ever gotten asked when.
No, we had
out there is, and if you're in a parking lot selling speakers, retweet the show and follow us, and we'll follow you back.
No, we don't promote.
You want to hear weird shit people coming to sell? We had these
We are not
Asian
speaker sellers.
We had Asian
But we
college
will
students.
retweet speaker sellers.
Oh.
If you're a Jehovah's Witness,
Asian college students coming to the dealership trying to sell
part of that.
like pictures, like just
Like,
pictures
what kind
they
of
blew
picture?
up.
Oh, really?
Like they were ones like they would move and it like look like the shit was moving.
Holographic.
Yeah, hologram. There we go. And dude, for like $25 fucking.
That's fun.
That's
I'm
not
like,
that bad. I probably would have
What
felt bad
the
and bought one.
fuck, dude? Those things are like $6. You know what I mean?
Yo, I would also kill myself if someone said that about my work.
It wasn't their work, dude. Like I mean, I got conned into buying one because it was a
There you
fucking
go.
Challenger Hellcat. That's the only reason, is because it was like looked like my car.
Yeah.
So I bought it. So I'm like, that thing's pretty cool, but you know,
worked
six
you.
they're fucking taken, dude. I get worked everywhere, dude.
So did you get
That's
ever asked by speaker guys? Did you ever get a guy pull up to you and say, "Hey, buddy"?
I mean, we get in Worcester, we get a lot of weird shit. People trying to sell a lot of weird stuff.
So yes.
Well, this thing was in it was out of Seabrook when I was like 19, and I saw the ad in the newspaper. It said rock and roll to the tune of like 500 to 1,000 a week, and I'm like, oh, that sounds good. So the guy basically did the pitch that you do to the mark when you find them. He told my brother, he was like, yeah, we install them in these speakers in bars and stuff, or you go to bars and stuff and you try to sell them. You know, it was like something like, he didn't tell us what the exact thing is. And then right when you go out, I drive into Boston with this guy. He sees someone, all of a sudden he goes, buddy, hey, dude, you want some speakers for your house? And the whole thing is you find someone in a nice car. So you always try to go to like car washes. You go to banks because the ATM is right there. And or if you see someone who's driving a nice car, you're just like, hey, buddy, dude, look at and we would have fucking invoices made up and we would write on them and say, dude, they were supposed to give me 4. They gave me 4 pairs. So I got double my order. If I bring it back, my boss is an asshole. He'll just take them. This happened to me a couple months ago, and he just took them, and he fucking probably made some money himself. Man, we're just trying to go to the titty bar and get some beers after, and all this shit. And so and then they would have magazines that was made up saying that the shit was like worth like $3,000, and this was back in 2003. So I would tell
magazines
people,
like they're legit print a fake magazine.
I would say, hey, give me that magazine, and then you would say to the guy, hey, have you ever heard of this magazine? And the guy would say, oh yeah, sure. And it's like, you fucking asshole, you're such a dickhead. And so just be like, hey man, my limit on the ATM, I can take out like 500 at a time. You think you can at least do that? Like this shit's worth like $3,000, and the guy would be like, yeah, I can do that. And fucking as quickly as you can get that motherfucker to the ATM. That's why you would try to go to banks and try to find guys there, because it would be super close and just fucking get in and out. I've had Asian guys cut me checks though, and I fucking hauled to the fucking bank to catch that shit
quick
immediately. And the look on my face. One time I was with this guy from South Wales, actually Swansea, South Wales. That's why my fantasy football is called Swansea. That was his nickname.
All right.
And one time we got like $1,400 on something, and he said the look on my face when I came out of the bank with the fucking wad of cash in my hand, and I was just like floating because we made a shit ton of money doing that. It was just so fucking funny.
Sounds shady, Pat. Sounds shady. I can't.
Well, the speakers would work. They just wouldn't be what we said they were. And I would always say, hey man, you guys know Ty Law, the football player? Yeah.
Oh, no.
We just installed a bunch of his house. He lives in Franklin. It was awesome. He showed us his ring, all this shit, because this was in 2003, so it was before they won the other Super Bowls. And just people would be like, oh fuck, this is in Ty Law's house, and you're gonna give it to me for like $300? Oh fuck yeah. And
you fucking
so they sent me out to California for that. It was awesome.
I can just imagine there's some asshole going on YouTube right now, stumbles onto this show.
The people don't know the work yet. I don't know what
and says, I fucking bought these speakers from him years ago, and I've been telling people they were in Tyler's fucking house for years. And this is how I find out that this son of a bitch.
So sometimes they would ask for your phone number, and you would never give them your phone number, obviously, because all they had to do was go home, and there was Google back then, and just do white van speaker van or whatever. And they'd fucking find out it was work and get pissed. So if they were asked if I could give them their number, I would always give them 867-5309. And no one ever knew what it was. No one ever caught on.
That is pretty fucking hilarious.
It was so funny. No one ever was like, dude, what are you fucking kidding me? That's not your number.
Oh, how cool is that? Your number is the song.
Yeah, I was waiting. I never got that.
Oh, I gotta ask for Janie, right?
Jenny.
8675309. Your speakers, I got them.
That's like Kirby vacuum salesman shit.
Yeah, a lot of guys who did Kirby and the Cutco knives and shit ended up doing speakers too. I never did the Kirby shit.
You're like Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite.
There's a salesman circuit.
Yeah, there is. There's like a whole work on it, man. Everyone fucking just
those door-to-door salesmen are the shit. They're the best.
No, they suck.
How many times
that's what I used to do.
You used to be a door-to-door salesman?
Hell yeah, I used to sling Comcast that way.
By
the time you get really good, you just don't have to do it, and you just have people who call you, and then you just make. Like I had 3 like apartment complexes that would just call me for sales nonstop.
Yeah,
like
once you got that,
moved out, it's the best job in the world.
They would give you that card.
That's the fucking Marines of salesmen. Like you have to literally go. It's the front line. It's so hard.
Bro, we have the charter guys come to my house, so I want to let my dog out.
Make a bunch of money though.
When I installed Comcast, and I would see those guys walking around and shit, but I would make money on sales too. So sometimes you'd want to link up with a guy like John, if you knew that, because then he would give you the install and you would make money off that if you were a subcontractor.
Oh no shit.
That's interesting. I don't know anything about that shit.
Yes.
I always do.
If I was still if I lived near John or John lived near me, vice versa, or whatever, John's a perfect guy that I would want to have if like 10 years ago when I was doing that, because he would get me the jobs and he would be making money off my installs, and same with me,
So John would like be your pimp,
more or less.
So
And I would be his whore because I would be doing the install.
So 10 years ago, John could have pimped you out. That's the headline. 10 years ago,
hard.
John could have pimped Pat out. Now he's married. He's not into it now. But 10 years ago, he would have been into it. All right. So that's the headline. We know that now.
I was married back then, too.
Yeah, that was a different thing, though.
Yeah, it was.
There's some audio of her that...
Comcast stopped doing that with contractors, though, because contractors would suck.
Yeah. No, I believe that, too.
Be terrible, and then we basically just made our own fucking fleet of installers. And
there you go.
Subcontract. Like, even like for me, like there was nothing worse than having an install done by a contractor. Like,
for FIO students, they just send out the shit now, and you set it up yourself.
Yeah. Well, we do that too, but like, there's a certain point where there's not people that can do that. So like, I was a salesman, but half the time, what I would do is get one of those setups, like. We send it to you, and I would just make a sale, and then I would have one of those in the car, and I would do it for the person right there. So then, like, that person's like, "Yo, go with this dude. He just does everything for you." You know what I mean? You just have to grind a little bit in that job, and then, like, literally, you just get smooth sailing.
Especially if you go to the same place a lot, like apartment buildings and shit. All the shit's already in there. You just need to put new, like, fucking cable boxes in.
Well, dude, I was on there.
Sometimes they turn it off.
When people moved in, they would get a sheet with like PPL, like the power company, blah blah blah, and then it would say Comcast, and my number would be there. So it's just like,
oh yeah, that's dude, fucking the shit.
And the best thing is when people are moving with Comcast, you get a brand new deal. So people would move in, and then I would sell them, and then they would move out, and I would get a brand new sale off of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like,
because it didn't matter to you.
And then that person moving into the apartment they're moving out of, I'm making a sale. So it's like, if this job becomes easy at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
it's just you got to get your name on those move-in things at as many places as you can. You know,
get your card stapled to that shit.
Amazing.
So you got 9 plants left. You got to cut down.
Yes, it sucks.
He sounds so excited, actually so defeated. It's great.
I know. I got a freezer full of shit.
Yeah, I
gotta wash. Yeah, we're trimming for flour. But I was saying earlier, we're gonna do cured, like dried rosin, like make dry hash. Wash it when it's already dried. I mean, sorry, I'm really high.
There's nothing wrong with being really high. It's kind of what the show's for, what it's about. It's a great thing. So Pat's doing the live. You're doing
cured. Cured.
I can't think because I'm also
I'm gonna cure my rosin too. Like, I mean, I'll probably dab some of it right away just to kind of get a taste, but I would prefer to obviously have it stick in the fridge for like about a month, and then I would whip it up and see, how it would be.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're drying the flour, then washing, and then going to do all that other shit. Plus, it gets you a little better yield, so.
Okay.
But it's different,
I'm just trying all types of stuff because this is still new to me.
I love it. Hash is fun, especially when you have a fucking giant like mason jars.
Hash is funny, it does.
Well, in the process of making it, it's a little tedious, but
yeah,
that's why I don't mind like the washing. Like we're just gonna use a washing machine this time, just because they're being dried. Fuck it.
Like a 20-gallon machine.
Yeah, a 20-gallon machine.
So remember, you guys got to remember, I'm literally brand new to the world of concentrates and whatnot, as far as dabbing goes. Not brand new. I've known of it, but I haven't gotten into it. So you guys know a lot more than me. But I picked up the stuff that I showed you guys before that you guys told me in the chat looked like sugar. My guy told me it was something more than that, but that doesn't matter. I'm still going to be able to do what I got to do with it. But what I've noticed about it is it's got a really, really, really sweet taste, and I don't know. It gets me really high.
Yeah.
So there's not a question or anything there. I just wanted to say that.
Oh.
I think there was supposed to be a question, but I forgot what it was. But I just wanted to talk. Talking is fun for me sometimes, but I'm working stoned, so
It definitely looks like it's a sugar type of concentrate.
I mean the way it works. Like I don't know the way I handle it as I'm trying to work with it. It's seems like it would be called sugar because it kind of breaks down like that. It doesn't like stay together. I'll show you. I have some of it.
It's drier. It's not like moist.
Well, no, it is kind of moist, but some of it the
Kicker sucks. Oh no,
the bottom of the jar had some broken up. So when I weighed it, I took that out and I put it in here.
How the
But
fuck
so
did that go
broken
in?
up, it looks like that. This was in the bottom of that jar,
Oh, okay.
so it looks a little different. It's
Wow.
it's not like sparkly now, as it's broken off.
Fucking kick. Did you see that? That fucking kick like wobbled right in. Like it was funny.
Hey, you're not watching hockey?
No, I forgot it was on. They're probably getting smoked anyway.
I mean, I have it on, but I can't see the score from here.
I'm gonna put it on right now. I put on the Penn State game.
Oh yeah, that's what I was just watching.
I forgot hockey was on. I don't think anyone ever said it was rosin.
Oh, that's nice. So now we hit the quiet point as everyone's doing something else.
Trying to put the Bruins game on.
I mean, it's that time of day. It's siesta time in 420. I'm not even on camera as I look back. I'm too busy dropping pieces of fucking sugar all over my desk here.
Oh, good job.
Yeah. I'm on top of shit.
What is it on Nesson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm playing the Panthers. What the fuck?
Yeah, they just scored.
It's 2-1.
Tied the game.
Spoiler.
Spurler.
Spoiler alert. I'm on a delay. McAvoy is nice on the
Yeah, that
power
was
play.
nice.
2-2. 6:25 left. Panthers haven't lost at all this year, though.
No, they're undefeated. Look at that guy.
So you said you'll have a clone list tomorrow?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I told him to put one together tonight.
Beautiful.
I told him, I'm like, you don't have to list every fucking plant, but just ones that you can take fucking between, minimum of 4 off of, you know what I mean? And so they're decent size. I told him don't fucking cut like little rinky dink ones. I think the next room we're gonna do is purple chem.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
Dead.
It's the RI's finest cut, so it's fucking like cannabis award winning fucking plant. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I gotta start.
won the cup a few years ago.
I gotta start getting stuff ready for the outdoor.
Yeah.
Next outdoor. I gotta get automated sprayers, all that shit. I don't want to fucking have to hand feed these things. It's just too much work.
Dude, that's so much work.
No, I'm just gonna get a big reservoir and have it hooked up to a pump and have it just spray at certain times. That's what you have, right? Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I have. We have the rings right now, but I think we're switching to the spikes.
Oh, so okay? So were they like the ones that are about this big or something like that?
Yeah, and they have like
Yeah,
like 3 little holes at top.
Yeah.
I
So
just think
so
we have the rings now, but I don't feel like I think sometimes there's a little build up and shit. But I told him we should switch to that anyway.
So how many of those would you put for each?
I mean,
two
for
each
you,
one?
I'd put like fucking 4.
Right.
Because you're using, what do you use, like 10, 15 gallon outside?
15 gallon.
Yeah, I'd use like 4.
Okay.
And like get the biggest ones though, so you can like feed a lot.
And that goes back to the pump, right, or something like
Yeah.
that. So the pump has to have, or you can buy what you can.
Well,
buy
like what
splitters.
mine does, like you have the hose in the reservoir,
Yeah.
and it goes through the pump, and then it has these little things in there you can control the water with,
Yeah.
and then it has like 8 things that come off of it.
But
and
I would,
fed
but I
through
would,
PVC.
yeah, I would need more than 8 though, obviously.
Oh yeah.
So do they sell like little adapters that?
Oh yeah, they're like built on adapters.
Okay.
Like you can get like L shaped, you can get like different shaped ones and shit.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
It's a floor flex, but you can get like the rubber rings and shit for outdoor.
Yeah,
That's what I would get.
Probably what I'm gonna end up doing is those ring ones.
Yeah.
And I need to get
The bigger ones are good because I mean the holes are bigger. Like the ones we have, dude. The fucking ring is literally like, oh, that's like the white power sign. Sorry, whoopsie. That someone's gonna clip that.
Canceled again.
Someone's got it.
So then I gotta get power over to it though, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, really, the only power you need is the pump. You just
Right.
need a fucking strong ass fucking pump, dude.
How much is that gonna run? Would you say, give or take?
I mean, the one I have for the plants I have inside was like $400.
Okay.
But I have like the controller, everything built into it.
So it's just.
I literally got one of the last ones on the East Coast when we bought ours.
Oh yeah, but that was a while ago, right?
Yeah, during the pandemic.
Oh okay. But that one you got is basically idiot proof, right? You can just fucking set it to what you want it to do, and it's just set it and forget it.
Yeah. Well, then you have to buy a timer. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do. That's what I do for mine.
And how often would you set the timer to go off? Like maybe every couple of hours or so?
I mean, it depends. I mean, at its peak, like during like July, August, you probably want to feed it like 3-4 times a day.
Yeah.
And let it rip for like fucking 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Really soak it.
Yeah. Because I would just want to just once a week just have to fill up the reservoir with whatever, stick the hose in it, and then just put the newts in it and just call it a day.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah, I know. Like 100 gallons, right?
Oh,
That's
how big they get, dude.
He says with the biggest smile.
Like, dude, I'll use 50 gallons on the plants I have inside if I don't have it be having it be constantly filled on the float valve.
Well, just having a smaller one just means I would just have to fill it more often, correct?
Well, yeah, but you want to make sure you can feed it all at once. I mean, you can get 100 gallon. You should get 100. You can get 100 gallon tank like Tractor Supply and shit. It's the same fucking thing. You know.
Yeah, like 100 gallon barrel or something.
Yeah, and they have the other ones. Just see if they have like dark ones. Because a lot of times they have like the clear or the white ones.
Yeah, I don't want that because I don't want the
I don't want the bacteria.
Yeah, I don't want the sunlight.
What you got there, John?
I'm sure you can order one.
Yeah.
What you got there?
Oatmeal. I'm going to get it right.
Oatmeal. I'm a big oatmeal guy.
I mean, I don't know. Do people ever
blueberries and cranberries in it?
Oh, all right. I'd be into that.
Interesting.
I'd be into that. That sounds healthy.
I mix like 3 different kinds.
Oh, so 3 different envelopes? Nice.
He's a healthy boy.
That's the way to go.
So I don't have to be in the 14 worrying about my weight.
Okay. There's that moment of silence.
Someone said, I said I like milk the other day, and someone's like, "You have a milk body."
I'm
cereal body.
a milk body.
Like a cereal eating body. So I guess
I'm not sure I know what that exactly means. But.
Me. Me.
Okay. Great. So there's some more silence. I've written tunes in for those moments of silence.
I'm looking at water barrels.
So yeah, about that, I kind of want to not do soil again when I start up with this indoor grow, and I need to re-talk to both of you guys about what I should buy to set up for hydro. I know I need buckets. I know I need those little rocks or whatever. Pat's talked to me about it like 10 times, but
Yeah.
I don't write things down.
Air pump, air stones.
A lot of the stuff, yeah, you can just get it on Amazon. I can set up a shopping list and send it over to you.
I believe you have already, but yeah, I don't have it again.
I'll do it
literally,
again.
that's 90% of my job.
Is setting up lists for people.
Shop no, like just for my boss. He's like, all right, do this and like figure out what I need to buy and just send me an Amazon list. I swear to God, that's like 95% of my job.
So John's a professional shopper. We found out.
I swear to God, yeah.
We now know his
it's all
career
for
as a
stuff like
professional
we're
shopper.
building. It's all for stuff that the company's building for like us to do, like me to do more stuff with. But still, right now, like 95% of my job is just making Amazon shopping lists.
So
Fuck Amazon.
Fuck Amazon, he says.
Don't mind me. I'm just watching the last minute and a half of this game.
The football game or the hockey?
Hockey.
I was going to
And
say,
then
I thought it
it's
was only
probably
the
gonna-
football game.
Halftime in the football game.
Well, we're an hour and a half, and we're getting close to wrap up time anyway.
Yeah, sure.
Wrap up
We will,
time.
which usually means in about 10 to 15 minutes, the show's going to start to really get fun and interesting, and then
Something
we'll
will
go
happen,
off.
yeah.
That's generally what happens since we put in this 2-hour time limit. But that was in response to one
Is it
night
a
our show
strict
being left
2-hour
on
time
for.
limit? Like you can't go
Fucking-
under it, or
We
you
can
can't
we've
go
got
over.
we have gone under it.
Oh, okay.
And we could, if we wanted to go over it, it's self-imposed. But there has to be something that would do. You know what I mean? If we're just sitting here with nothing to say, what's the point in that? Who wants to watch that?
Jay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
He's watching literally on 2 accounts right now. Watch.
So we have.
Ready?
Do we have
This
3
guy's
viewers?
commenting, and so is this guy.
Nice. Drive up those numbies for us, Jay.
Say what you,
Thank you.
say what you want. He's getting those numbers.
shit, my old
That's
Sorry.
offside.
No, it's not
Oh, he's-
offside.
He's doing it with malice.
Oh man.
10 seconds to go. 15.
You're ahead of me.
I'm stopping. I have to turn them around to see this thing anyway. So. And it's a regular season game. Relax.
What do you guys have out where you are? We have Fios out here.
I've
We have
Comcast.
I can have either or, but right now I have.
Oh, okay.
Why? Because I'm in the basement. I'm on my Roku TV, so I'm using the Xfinity app.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm like 30 or 40 seconds behind Chris.
Oh, gotcha.
Ha ha.
If I was upstairs where the cable box is, I'd be on the same time.
You'd probably be ahead of me.
No, I'd be the same.
I should move my camera. I just noticed that this patch of gray in my hair is right there on screen every time I lean over.
Well, at least you have hair.
I have a lot of hair.
This motherfucker now he's on a third one. Look at John's
Wait, what clip?
face. Fuck! I forgot what I was gonna say now. God damn it!
I don't know, but he's calling for clips in the comments. Is
He
there a
threw
clip
me-
that,
he threw
that he's
me
trying to
off.
get us to play?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's why I got rid of YouTube TV, is because I was sick of being on the delay when I was watching Bruin games or the Patriots or something.
No,
So
also
I'd have
YouTube
to-
TV doesn't let you like close out of the screen on your phone. I hate that.
I never used it on my phone. We had cut the cord and just got internet only.
Yeah.
And tried doing all the streaming stuff, and it was just a pain in the ass.
Welcome to Meeting of the Minds. This is BA. Jay's out getting ice cream. John's at an orgy. So I'm alone. I'm just gonna read the comments. Pat and Lauren said that Jay's a jerk, and he's right. Jay's not here, so I guess he's. Anyway, boys, that's all I got to say. I'm gonna go get banged up.
I still love it.
That clip hits.
I'm gonna go get banged
When
up.
you said Jay said to play a clip, I went to the clips, and that was the first thing I saw.
All right. Fine by me.
I'm gonna get banged up.
I'm gonna go get banged up. Oh shit!
That
That's
was
fucking
one of
funny.
those late night.
He wanted you to play when BA was screaming at him to turn the game off when they were watching the Leafs game.
Why? He's
Turn
not
the
on.
fucking game up,
Turn it off. I remember watching
dude.
that.
That whole
fucking
time I
great.
was like, just turn it off. Just turn it off.
I bet this doesn't last long. 3-on-3. This makes you want to go rip some Chell on PlayStation now.
There you go. Oh, but so you have the new game.
Yes, I do.
Oh, big man.
What do you have? PS5?
PS5, but I could play with Chris because I bought the Ultimate Edition of NHL, so I get the PS5 and the
Did someone
PS4
find me a
version.
PS5?
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
They'll be around. I think they're more available.
keep
Hey, you need to follow Fat Kid
I
Deals.
do.
All
I
right, what
follow,
about
like,
Wario?
everywhere, yeah.
Wario 64.
Well, I have like things that send me text messages when they come available, and by the time
So-
I get it, it's fucking gone.
So I got mine because I was on Reddit on the PlayStation subreddit on the live chat because I knew Amazon was going live at midnight, so I wanted to make sure once they went live, I knew exactly when to go on there. Just as I was dozing off, I saw them say Amazon is live, so I was able to jump on and pre-order one.
That's pretty dope, though.
it was pretty good.
And then my brother was able to do it too. So
So
yeah, people around here trying to sell them for like $750, $800.
Yeah.
Pat and his brother were fucking gimmicking the system. They each
But then, like
lucky.
a kid at my work, dude, he's like, my girlfriend got an email saying that they were available through PlayStation.com, and there was a code, and fucking she went on there, put it on, and it fucking showed up for fucking 3 days later.
wow.
some people
And
have all the luck.
I remember getting lucky on a PS2 because I remember that was another one. Well, they're all pretty much like that. When they first come out, there's only so many of them. And I remember going to the mall in Salem, New Hampshire, and just saying, "Hey, can I pay for a PS2? And when it comes in, you guys just call me." And they're like, "Oh, we think we have one in the back." And this was like the day after they came out, and they come out the back with one of them, and I was like, "Holy shit! All right, thank you."
No shit.
They were just telling everybody, "This is the last one. This is the last one. This is the
Yeah,
last
right.
one."
I don't give a fuck as long as I got one.
Right?
So you get outside and you're like, "They told me this is the last one." Next guy goes in.
Well, dude, I was going to Target the other day to get like fucking paper towels or some shit. And this kid's walking out with a PS5. I go, "Bro, do they have any more in there?" He's like,
in there.
yeah, I'm like, "Bro, is there any more in there?" He's like, "I don't know. I ordered this online. I'm just picking it up." So I fucking
okay.
immediately hop on,
Yeah,
and there was none available.
of course.
Son of a bitch.
Did you go up and say, "Hey man, you got anything in the back?" Like, don't
Oh, of
fucking-
course.
don't work.
Of course, yeah. I went back. I was like, "Yo, where's the PlayStation?" The lady's like, "Oh, they were all pre-ordered online or ordered
How about-
online."
How about one gets lost and here's an extra 100?
I offered the goofy electronics kid fucking $100. Benjamin.
Look, I'll give you $100 cash and I got a little bit of hash.
Yeah, right. Like, name your price. Still cheaper than fucking, and then fucking possibly getting shot at fucking with. Because I was gonna buy because the kid had one for like $650, so I was like, all right, man. And I forgot where he lived, and I was just like, dude, just meet me at the police station, and I'll fucking pay you cash there. He's like, nah, man, I'm good. And I'm like, yeah, fuck you.
What do you think? You were like trying to fucking.
I don't know. I figure meeting at the police station is the best thing.
Yeah, and he probably thought
No
you were
one
a
has
cop.
to worry about
Oh,
shit. Yeah,
I can't meet you at the police station. I got warrants.
yeah,
Yeah, that too.
that's what I'm
maybe.
saying. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They probably thought I'm like some fucking detective, and they found out that they were selling something on fucking Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, trying to catch him like Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah. It's a PlayStation 5 box with a brick in it.
But you got to think they got to be available for Christmas and stuff this year.
Well, did you see that fucking picture on Twitter of that guy that worked in a Walmart warehouse and they had like fucking 3,000 PS5s just chilling?
No, I never saw that.
Yeah, there was something. I believe it was on. I just seen it on Twitter or Facebook, and who knows if it was even fucking real, anymore.
Yeah, it could have worked. Yeah,
but it was like a TikTok or some shit.
Was it like a thing saying like they're gonna be here? They're gonna be.
No, they said they've just been sitting on them.
Oh, what the fuck is that? I don't think
that's right. Yes, I don't think so, but
you gotta flip them. Flip them, make you money back.
No, they I'm telling you, they got to, because I've been seeing them. I've been seeing more posts by those Twitter accounts saying, "Hey, on GameStop or on
but the
Target,
the same chip that affects us affects them too."
Right.
So you're saying the world is gonna basically move. Progress is going to slow down for the next however long it takes.
They don't think the car industry is going to be back to normal until like 2023.
See? So good news.
Good thing I bought one in 2019.
My current
car even if they wanted to
right now until 2027.
Yeah, if they wanted to start building those chips here, it would take them like 3-4 years to even build a plant, because they have to be like those clean rooms with no static.
Right.
Shit like that, because it's all little fucking chips. So imagine fucking buying an old ass warehouse, probably with asbestos and shit.
Yeah, but
trying to get that, you know what I mean?
Technology's building in is that in Andover?
Is that right? Yeah.
They used to do that type of stuff, and you can buy some facilities like that.
Oh no shit, okay.
Skills competition time.
But still, skills competition.
Shootout.
Oh, because it's overtime.
I'm not a fan of that.
Overtime.
Yeah.
Hey, they could do like a figure eight. Who does the best figure eight wins?
It's just a skills competition at that
I'm saying.
point. So.
Yeah.
Who does the slalom?
I was watching Happy Gilmore the other day. I fucking love that.
Yeah.
Like when he was in like high school or college or whatever. And he's fucking has the fro, dude, and he's fucking like tripping people. Oh, it's fucking hilarious. Most hardo hockey guy, and he sucks. That's how I am on the ice. I don't have a slap shot like him. I go forward like a motherfucker, stopping and turning, get in the way.
I haven't been on skates and I don't.
I'm that guy. I crash into the boards and shit.
It was funny at the end of my kids' game. They smoked. It was Saugus. They smoked them like 11-3. And there was a little bit of like a scuffle at the end, and you just see all the Andover kids pointing at the scoreboard. And my son told me at the car ride, he was like, I told him, you guys just wasted your Saturday nights getting smoked 11-3. I was like, you fucking dickhead.
That's good.
Is hockey culture toxic?
Sure is.
That was my evening news voice.
Oh. Jesus Christ!
He got a little. The goal he scored was, it was like the ninth goal or whatever. It was like a cheesy goal at the end. The team kind of basically gave up. They scored like 3 quick goals at the end to make it like 11-3. But he had some good pass for assists. I think he had like 2 assists. He took a stupid penalty. I got on him about it. Kid kind of shoved one of his players after the whistle in front of the net. And he went over like a hardo and like shoved the kid, so he really got I was like, the punishment didn't fit the crime, Steve. You can like go over and like face wash him a little bit and give him a little bit of a nudge, but you went over like you were gonna fucking take his head off. That's why you got the penalty. You gotta fucking chill out.
Oh,
he's like, "Oh, stick up. He's a freshman. They're trying to bully the freshman." And I was like, "I'm telling you though, the punishment doesn't fit the crime though. You went in there like you were gonna beat the shit out of the kid." So that's why.
Fatherly moments with Pat.
I tried to get my son to play hockey so bad.
Dude, he wanted to play since he was fucking 2. Since he was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was all.
My son loves hockey, but he doesn't. He's like, I'm not interested in playing. He's like,
there we go, Charlie.
See?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna be louder than that. I saw it a second ago. I didn't want.
You just seen it?
I told you I'm on like a 40-second delay.
Wow, yeah, dude. Maybe longer.
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't go nuts.
I almost did, Zach. I turned around and I said, "Oh," and I turned back and I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get yelled at.
Yeah, fucking said it. Fucking suck a dick.
Fuck the Panthers. The whole
It's
organization.
their first loss.
Bunch of bitches.
Well, they lost a shit. Not a regulation.
Well,
they
lost
still got
in
they,
shootout.
they still got a point. So
I know, but still. They still lost.
Hey.
Motherfuckers.
They didn't walk out of here with 2 points.
they did not. Thankfully, the Bruins did because they needed the 2 points.
Yeah.
I miss going to games all the time when I had my season tickets. It was a good time, especially because they were so good.
My buddy has season tickets right now.
Yeah, from 08 to 2014. So nice little golden era right there.
Yeah.
And so yeah, when Madawaska Rob was talking about how he still does, but even back then he would just light up wherever he stood.
Yeah.
We did that after big Bruin games, like when they beat the Canadians in Game 7, shit like that. We would just fucking fire it up right across the street because we didn't give a fuck.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can tell you where I park for work is right, and I'll dox myself a little bit, but where it's right near the entrance to Newell Station that attaches to the garden.
Yeah.
So any night that I will leave from work, there's a bunch of people that just don't give a fuck and line up right on the street.
Nowadays, no one cares. But this was like even back in 2011, where it still wasn't even medically legal just yet.
Yeah.
And people still like we just didn't
No, I
give a
get
fuck.
it.
But yeah, no one gives a fuck now. I smell it all the time when I'm walking around Boston. Fucking guys do it all. I'm always like, hey, who's having a party? And my wife would be like, why do you say that? Like, cause it's a funny way of saying someone's fucking smoking weed. I'm like, who's having a party?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Having a party. I have a story that ends with me leaving the Lawrence courthouse and lighting up a joint on their steps and then walking home.
That's the way to do it.
I had to go to court for assault and battery, which is hard to believe because I'm very mild-mannered. But it was bullshit. Anyway, so that was the day that I was going, and they were like, okay, charges are dropped. And I said, okay, good. I was like 16. Yeah, 16. And I leave the courthouse, and I had planned it out. I had a joint in my pocket. I pulled it out, and I'm in court the whole time with a joint in my pocket, so I'm sweating like a fucking whore in church. I like that line.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's
so I leave, I light it up, and I just walk away. And in my mind, it's like the biggest thing in the world, and no one gave a fuck.
Yeah.
To everyone else, it was no big fucking white kid walking through the streets of Lawrence smoking a joint. Big deal. But to me, it was like fucking huge. Just, I'm the rebel. I'm walking down the fucking courthouse. Fuck you.
Well, it's not. No, I'm bringing a joint into the fucking courthouse. That's ballsy. Worcester, dude. You need to fucking practically strip down your underwear in Worcester, bro.
I bet.
They don't fuck around, dude.
When I was going through,
they only have a metal detector in there. They want to make sure you don't have any metal.
Ours, dude. Worcester, bro. You need to take off belt, shoes, fucking
yeah.
9 yards.
Yeah, no,
bro.
I gotta take off all that shit when I go to Lawrence. When I was,
do you?
Yeah.
So when I was getting divorced, I remember I was standing outside. I think I don't know if I was waiting for. I can't remember if I was waiting in line because the court hadn't opened yet. But I just remember seeing someone walking, and they had like a bag. They were carrying a bag, and you just see like this guy. He looked like like the general contractor of a construction site, saying, "Hey, hey, hey!" And the guy just turns around, kind of sees him, and then he starts walking faster. Probably some crackhead went on their job site and like stole like a fucking hammer drill or some shit. Fucking taking off. I was like, oh shit! It was so fucking funny.
Get the fuck out of here.
The guy was fucking still walking over to there, like he was still trying to go get him, and I started laughing. I'm like, fucking, I wish I could go watch that, but I gotta go inside and deal with this fucking shit.
Oh man. So what do you guys think? We're coming up on 10 minutes left in the show, unless we want to stay on, which I don't know why we would, but maybe you guys do.
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I'm baked as fuck.
That's pretty much what I'm saying.
All right,
So it's
boys.
never a good idea, never a bad idea to leave
When I
when
was
it's time to
when I
go.
was going through shit in Chicago, you want to talk about fucking secure courthouses?
I
dude.
bet.
Fucking 2 metal detectors, then a wand. Fucking dude, wild. I had to walk through Chicago to get to my hotel, man. It was fucking one of the scariest places I've been in.
That's what they say.
You can't bring your phone in. And one time I forgot to keep my phone in my car, and they fucking made a big deal. So I had to walk all the way back.
Yeah, Worcester, you can't bring your phone in.
Okay.
You can bring your phone. You can bring your phone in if you're doing jury duty, I think, but you can't any other time or some shit.
Oh, really? The only time you're allowed to bring something into Worcester is if you're on jury duty.
Right.
I brought my iPad and headphones and shit and just watched movies. They kicked me out though.
Yeah, the last time and it's been like 9 years. I actually was sitting in the courtroom, and they brought in this fucking young little cute little girl fucking who was getting a DUI, and I wanted to be like walk up there and like give a little wink so I can get the fuck out of there.
You're fine, honey. You're
look at her. Look at her. She could have never done anything wrong.
But thankfully after that they were like, all right, you guys can go, and I'm like, thank Christ, because
they knew. They saw when she walked in, they saw the look on your face and be like, no, we can't have that guy here. Nope.
I wanted to fucking.
I just keep my license that says I live in Scranton, and anytime I get court or jury duty, I don't live in Scranton anymore. And they're like, oh, then you have to leave. It's like, all right, see you.
And then that's it.
Happens
Dude,
twice.
I fucking want jury duty, man.
No, you
don't. It's a civic duty, man.
No, you don't.
Like, that's a fucking.
No,
I want to be on like a.
Not if you're making like at the time I was making a lot of money, and I was like, I'm not missing out. Like, it was a sales job. I would miss out on that money if I.
Oh, fuck it, dude. I'd want to be on like the OJ trial. Some wild shit.
Yeah, but you won't be on the OJ trial. You'll be on the fucking Jimmy down the street trial who slapped his old lady around.
Bro, if it's one day off from work, dude, I'm like, all right, dude, I can deal with that to have something cool, you know? Maybe 2 days. They have to pay you.
Won't be something cool. It'll be fucking guy hit the neighbor's dog with his car, and then the fucking
then you fucking hammer God on him. You know what I mean? Give him maximum penalty. You know.
He wasn't drunk.
That's your chance to hammer someone.
The dog ran out in the road.
You know, and maybe fucking, you know, a little justice. You get someone off that we're gonna fucking, you know. I think it'd be sick. But they always like, I'm in there and they, you know, they go around and ask questions and shit. And I was just like, they come to me and they're like, you can go. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm like the only one that wants to be here.
When
they're fucking kicking me out.
When I was there,
they're profiling you.
Exactly.
They're profiling you.
Bullshit.
When I was there and I had to fucking do it, and I got, you know, as close as I got, this fucking motherfucker came in and was like so fucking excited to be there. I wanted to fucking get up and smack him. It was
dude, that's me.
Biggest fucking no, but this guy was a fucking dork.
Well,
if you went in there, if I saw you in there and you were all pumped and excited to go, I would think that's amusing, because I'd be like, look at this guy with these fucking tattoos and his fucking Wayne Static fucking beard, and he wants to fucking do jury duty. Like, no fucking way.
This is gonna be great. I gotta see this. I want to do jury duty.
Like, I think it'd be a fucking blast.
Yeah, but you want to see blood and guts and something fucked up, but you're gonna get the broad who got fucking a DUI.
Yeah,
so.
I'm in. I tried the system almost fucked me for DUI. Just get them out, you know.
Yeah. I would like a good
Brian and Family Guy. You're the only one that says not guilty.
Yeah.
And fuck
yeah, you're the one
asshole.
You're the one asshole.
Oh. See, that would be
me. Just wants them to
I hope I never get called for it again. Which I know
I'd be happy if I never got jury duty. If ever the last couple times I got it, you get a postcard and it says call in the morning or whatever. But every time I call, the last couple times, knock on wood, this continues. They say that I'm not needed, so it just goes away.
See,
I think I had to go because I didn't get a card, but apparently I did. So I got summoned for it. So I had to use my then brother-in-law, who was a lawyer, to just be like, hey man, he just didn't know that it was there, just fucking whatever. And so then I got called for it again, and I had to take the day off of work, which I got paid for. Well, so that was fine, but
yeah,
don't want to do that shit again.
No.
Yeah, it's not
annoying.
fun.
It's annoying.
Well, you never know. It's Worcester. There's some cool shit you can get.
Yeah.
From Amesbury if you want.
Well, I mean, the next time I get called, because I live in Amesbury, it'll probably be in Newburyport. So what am I gonna get? What am I gonna get in Newburyport?
Jaywalking.
Yeah. Worcester's completely different. Yeah.
Oh, Worcester's like the fucking Florida of the North.
I bet. I'm sure if I got called to Lynn, there'd be a good one there. I drive by the Lynn Court a lot when I go to where I gotta go in Lynn, and you just see the people who walk out of there.
You see some scabs too. It's bad.
Shit. I don't know what this place is. I don't know.
Go to Lynn.
It's kitchen.
It's Pat gets called in Lynn, and the case is the people versus mayhem.
Right? Does anyone know him? Never seen him before in my life, Your Honor.
No.
I'm here for this one, the long haul.
Yeah.
How much do I have to?
I have no prejudices whatsoever.
Second, you go in there. What do you think? Guilty.
Right.
Guilty 100%.
With the last couple of minutes, I'll respect the chat and I'll respect the mayhem. How much do you have to press to get a decent dab? Number one, you got to make sure, if you even have a press, to get the rosin bags to press it in. So you want to get the 90U rosin bags to press it, so you don't get you don't get a lot of the plant matter in it, at least. And you want to stuff it like halfway, but you got to make sure you stuff it tight and then press down on it. You'll get a decent amount, especially if it's recently been dried. It'll still have a lot of good stuff in it. It won't be overly dried, so you get some good stuff out of it. And that's all I can say. He's using a hair thing. Well, go fuck yourself then.
I was just gonna ask: is it the same directions?
You can still get the same bags and shit.
Straightener?
Yeah, the same process. You're just using a hair straightener.
Fucking asshole.
My buddy,
my son used a fucking hair fucking straightener when he was fucking 13 years old, trying to get dabs because he was a dummy.
Can I tell you this? The kid I knew, this kid I knew that made oil, he won Chalice. First place overall for strawberry banana, the Mass Genetic strawberry banana, with rosin made from a fucking hair straightener.
Really?
Won Chalice, the first Chalice. Boondock Alchemist was his name.
Fire in, fire out.
Yeah.
What are we looking at, Pat?
His press.
Oh.
Presses are good to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, works the balls. I mean, obviously, if I could get a better one, I'd get a better one. But it's pretty good for the money I paid for it. I paid less than $700 for it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, as long as the key thing is just good heat plates and
this guy. I can keep this temp low. Like I have a fucking controller that digitally sets the temperature on both sides of the plate for me.
Yeah.
So I can fucking put whatever temp I want on it.
Well, you know, that's how the show goes. This is the one show that's not going to end with a flurry of interest at the very end. We had Pat's breakdown that could have gone another minute and a half, and then we would have just been able to skate right on in. But I feel
Jay,
like
all right, Jay, if you press fucking like 3 to 4 grams, you'll probably get a gram of flour rosin off of it.
No, he's not legit. Don't worry. Take that. Can you delete comments?
He Jeff is just fucking working us.
Yeah, I know.
Sucks me off, he Jeff. I can't wait to go eat my leftover fettuccine Alfredo.
Go
from
the chateau. Because we are now at the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. We did not have a 1v1.
Well, I win automatically then.
Yeah, you absolutely win by default. You can go ahead and tweet that out whenever you want. Make sure you tag Jason.
I'm going to tweet it right after I get off this fucking show. I'm going to say Jared is the winner of the 1v1.
That's the one.
Pat from Amesbury.
That's what happens. And on that note, we will see everyone next week. Thank you, John, for putting us on.
Later.
Whatever else you're supposed to say.
Bye now.
Bye.